Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's another I Suck at Speedrun special where I rant about video games. I kind of want to talk to you about a game that's pretty near and dear to my heart. Um, it's a Final Fantasy game. It's my favorite Final Fantasy game, and actually, it's probably one of my favorite games. Probably wouldn't be in top five, but maybe like top 10, top 20. There's a lot of fucking video games out there. And that's Final Fantasy 15. Now, most people will say it is sacrilegious that that would be the my favorite one. It is, after all, the I guess you can call it the noobs Final Fantasy, if you will. It's a lot fucking more streamlined than all of them. And there's a very important quote that comes up when you start put that game up. For I think it says like for fans returning and newcomers. And that perfectly describes that fucking game. Because before, I did not play a Final Fantasy game before. Um, this came out around, I think like 2016, 2017, late 2016, early 2017. Kevin actually recommended it to me. And I was just always like, whatever, Final Fantasy, I don't really like it. Um, it's also at a weird point in my life. I mean, I won't get into it that much, but I was coming off of some dark times, and I was definitely heading towards the light, if you will. And Final Fantasy 15 was one of the first games um, that that got me out of the light, got me towards the light. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Anyway, it was like on sale, I think, one time, so I was just like, fuck it. I don't got anything better to do. Let me try Final Fantasy 15. I will say this: from the moment I started it, instant like Kingdom Hearts vibes. It's very describing the plot and the tone of Final Fantasy 15 is something that takes the utmost challenge. So basically, you play as Doctus. Doctus is essentially a prince to a kingdom, if you will. He's got these four boys that are with him at all times. Prompto, I think it's Gladios, and Ignis. And oops. And they're your homies. They're your homies throughout the whole thing. Um, this is not really spoilers, I guess, but I mean, because it's so early. But basically, your dad dies, you become the new king. You have to step up and do king shit, I guess. Like I said, describing a Final Fantasy plot is not easy. Um, so let's start with the gameplay. Gameplay, closest I can describe it, it's like fucking Kingdom Hearts, basically. A little bit more floatier than Kingdom Hearts, but it has that kind of like action RPG style. You have your other boys with you. You could do commands. It's more hack and slashy, not as hack and slashy as FF 16, but it's a bit slashy. Um, Magic in it is not as prevalent as the other Final Fantasy games. It's more of like grenades, if anything. That's the one concept about the game I'm not really crazy about. The story, on the other hand, it's one of those feel good stories. Honestly, like the opening, it starts with the cover of "Stand by Me" by Florence and the Machines. It really gets the tone going. Your car breaks down. The song's playing slowly in the background. You're just trying to push it. And that's another thing. The car, the boys, four boys in the car is what the memes call this fucking game. Because you're gonna be driving that fucking thing for a while. It's not like driving like Grand Theft Auto. It's more of like an auto drive thing. It's more of a story, plot than an actual gameplay um, thing, I guess you could say. Um, but so I want to describe this story, but it's just like what the fuck do you even say? Like, it's just Final Fantasy. It becomes not. It's something you have to literally play to understand. Just basically, Noctis is the king now, and he has to fulfill his duties because the kingdom was getting overthrown. And he's got to meet his like future wife and everything, and just twists and turns happens. Things get fucked up. Things are really sad. And the whole point is you're just building this relationship with these 4 other team members, and you really feel the bond between them. There's moments of the game where you just stop and talk. There's moments of the game where Prompto, he's like fucking Peter Parker. He wants to take pictures. There's moments where you have to stop. You have to take a picture because he's like, oh, that looks like a good picture. You cook shit. Didn't forget that. Ignis, I've got a new recipe. You gather shit. Ignis cooks it up. You eat it. Gives you different buffs and all that kind of shit. It's just it really is the perfect game for someone who's not into Final Fantasy. Like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't even give a fuck what you say. Someone's like, oh, if you're gonna play Final Fantasy 7, no, fuck you, dude. You play 15 first to get yourself, dip your toe in the water. It's an awesome, awesome fucking game. And after I played that, it actually opened me up because I wasn't really like an RPG person, honestly, till I played that game. And when I did, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna play some other Final Fantasy games. This is kind of the shit I'm in store for. So after that, I played 10. I love 10. What else did I play? I played a little bit of 7. A little bit of the original, a little bit of remake. I've still yet to finish 7. Played Final Fantasy 13, which is underrated in my opinion. I think that game's story is beautiful as well. Beautiful fucking music. Gameplay's not that great. I don't like that whole kind of like time system. It's kind of like Chrono Cross, if you will. But speaking of that, I got the Chrono Cross then. There was so much shit that opened my eyes for that game. It is, again, people poo-poo it a lot. It's definitely one made more for the newcomers and the fans. But at the same time, I feel like if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, you already extremely enjoy it. Side note, what I do is, if you get it for Steam, you can go on the workshop. You can replace all the character models with Kingdom Hearts characters, and it just fucking works. Because in the in-game cutscenes, they don't change. So, you have Noctis as Sora, Gladius as Goofy, Ignis is Donald, and Prompto didn't really have one. So I just gave him an Organization 13 coat. It fucking works. And then you can make the main villain either fucking like Jafar or Xehanort, and it just makes it perfect. You change all the weapons and keyblades, but I'm getting sidetracked. If you're into that, if you're doing like a fucking feel good story, a story that just puts you in a good mood, kind of. Play it when you're in a like a decent mood. You want to just feel like kind of happy, I guess. But that's just my tangent. Not my tangent, but my little talk about FF15. So let me know in the comments. You played FF15? Do you like it? Do you disagree with me? I have a feeling more people are gonna disagree with me than agree with me. But what's your favorite Final Fantasy game? Come on, like, subscribe. We suck at seed running, bitches. Let's do this. Peace.